What's going on, guys? Well, this is going to be the big reveal video. I'm going to show you what my wife bought. This is her very first firearm. So as you can see here from the case, it is in fact a Kimber. Alright, so let's flip this around and open it up and see exactly what it is. There it is. This is the Kimber Ultra Carry 2. Okay, this gun is not loaded. Took the magazines out. Alright, you can see there, very safe firearm. The stainless Ultra Carry 2. Now, when my wife was researching what kind of gun she wanted, and I'll give you the kind of backstory here. This was probably, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, bump in the night. I jump out of bed and grab my gun and go investigate and stuff. And, you know, she kind of made a joke about it. She was half joking, half serious that, you know, if we hear something going on in the middle of the night, that I have a lot of accessibility to firearms, but on her side of the bed, there's nothing. Now, I did mention the fact that she's in between me and the door, so at least she'll serve as a shield so I can get to the gun. She didn't think that was very funny. I thought it was funny. But anyway, it kind of got in her head that maybe she should have her own self-defense option, not only in the home, but eventually to carry. She loves the idea that I carry. She loves that she's protected, but we're not always together. And I want, you know, she's a very independent person as well. She doesn't want to rely on other people. So, you know, she made that decision that eventually she wants to carry her own gun. And I said, I'm all for it. So I told her to do some research, see what you like, what you think you'd like. And the most important thing is to go to a gun shop and start handling guns. Because you can look at a million pictures and figure out what caliber you want and all that. But if you don't actually go and handle the guns and actually shoot those different calibers in different guns, you're not going to get a feel for what's good for you. You may think a gun is beautiful, and then you get it, and you suck shooting it because it's too heavy, or the caliber's, you know, too powerful for you, or whatever it happens to be. It could be something as simple as the grip angle isn't very good. Some people don't like Glocks just because of the grip angle. So she ultimately decided that she wanted 1911. After handling them, she wanted a compact 1911. She did shoot the 45 caliber round through my Glock 36 and did not like it. It was too snappy, and I did explain to her that the Glock 36 is lighter than a compact 1911, and that the 1911 will be a little bit more controllable. But she really, really loved shooting the Glock 19 and the Glock 17, both chambered in 9mm. The Glock 19 was her favorite, and she was pretty damn accurate with it. So she kind of got stuck on 9mm, but she still wanted 1911. And I told her that, yeah, there's some 1911s that are chambered in 9mm, but they're definitely, you know, more rare than the 45s. But she found this. She fell in love with it. There's a couple different color variations, but she absolutely loved the stainless steel look. I couldn't agree more. I mean, it is a beautiful gun. I'm very jealous. Wish this was my gun, but it is not. This is hers. And this is chambered in 9mm. Definitely a little bit different. Obviously, see 1911, the first thing you think is 45 ACP. There are 1911 designs that are chambered in different calibers, like 40 Smith & Wesson, 10mm, I've also seen before. 38 Special, definitely more rare. But yeah, so she's got a compact 1911 in 9mm. She loves it. She has about 100 rounds to this gun right now, exactly 100 rounds. One thing that we're doing, since we both got our new carry guns, she got this, and I also, as you guys know, got the Beretta M9. Something I've never done before is actually written down every round that goes through the gun. So if I have a box of 50 rounds of like Blazer or something, I'll write down Blazer, 115 grain, you know, full metal jacket. And so I'm keeping track of exactly what goes through both of our guns. I've never done that before. I have roughly 2,000 to maybe 2,100 rounds through my Glock 19 since I've had it. Total guess. I'm just going by what I remember of putting through it. But right now she's got 100 rounds through this. I have 300 rounds through my Beretta. Still loving that. I'll show you more shooting videos in the future. But she loves it. You know, the first magazine, she shot perfectly. The second magazine, she limp wristed it once and had a stovepipe. Now she kind of got worried, like, uh-oh, you know. I did explain to her, you know, there's a break-in period, especially for these Kimbers. I think they suggest like 500 rounds. After 500 rounds, should be totally smooth sailing, no issues whatsoever. You know, they're a fine handgun. They are crafted to tighter tolerances than some, and there is definitely a break-in period. 500 rounds is a lot. You know, she'll have to get there before she can, you know, comfortably, you know, consider it to be a reliable gun. She has put both hollow points as well as FMJs through this. Everything runs great. Again, the only hiccup within the first 100 rounds was one stovepipe, and I can see that she was limp wristing. She very quickly fixed that problem, and man, she's a crack shot with this. We were shooting from about 31 feet, I think, the first time we went shooting, and she was a better shot than I was. She seriously had better groups with this gun than I had with the Beretta. I definitely have to get used to the Beretta. I've been tightening up my groups a little bit. I am shooting low. I'm dead center, but I'm shooting low. And from my understanding, I'm just gripping the gun too hard. I'm anticipating that recoil so much that I'm pulling it down a little bit. As far as her, she's also shooting a little bit low and to the left, which I believe means she's slapping the trigger. I forget, but we're gonna both work on, of course, trigger control and all that kind of stuff and get more familiar with the guns. But she loves it. It's perfect. The weight is totally perfect for her. She's still looking for a holster. If you guys happen to have an inside the waistband holster, let me know if you have one for the Ultra Carry 2. Again, totally open to trades, and definitely magazines. These are 8-round, flush bottom, 9mm magazines. This is the Kimber mag that came with it. It only came with one magazine. She had bought a magazine from a dealer, but I don't know if this is a counterfeit or what. I want you guys to help me out with this because I really don't know. It might be hard to tell, but the finish on the mag that came with it is totally polished stainless steel. This has almost a stonewash finish. And first of all, you can see that the regular Kimber one that came with the gun, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 viewing holes, whereas this one has 2, 4, 6, 8 viewing holes. This has 9mm on the side. The logos are actually different. And of course, this says 9 on here, but not on the side. It's weird. Both of these came in packaging that said 2004. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. This one was in the gun when she got it, but she did get a spare one of these that came in the same packaging as this one. I'm thinking that because the artwork was slightly different, maybe this is just an old new stock. You know, it's just they changed the design and finish or whatever. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. If you think that this is a counterfeit, is that a real Kimber mag on the bottom? It's just an older version of it. I really have no idea. She did not test these yet. This one works perfect. The other spare that she got that looks like this works flawlessly. No problems whatsoever. This one we have yet to try. She got 2 of these. So yeah, definitely open to trades. If you, again, have magazines for the Kimber Ultra Carry 2, it doesn't matter if they're, you know, let's say you have an extension on the bottom, whatever. I'm still open to those ideas, but I got knives and flashlights and all kinds of gear I can offer in trade. But yeah, I mean, she loves it. It's an awesome gun. Like I said, she's a better shot with this than I am. She did let me shoot that, which was very nice of her, of course. I tried her gun. She tried my gun. This thing is awesome. It is really nice. This is less snappy than the Beretta. The Beretta has a little bit more muzzle flip than this one. It's super crisp. The trigger, obviously, totally different. Very crisp trigger on this. There's pretty much no take up. I mean, it's right there, ready to go. Pull it, bang. It's awesome. The follow-up shots are great because there is a very little muzzle flip with that 9mm. I just love it. It's an absolutely beautiful gun, and she loves it too. I'm very happy with the outcome. I've never had a Kimber personally. I still don't own a Kimber. I can shoot this when I want, but it is my wife's technically. So she's got you know, pinky up class taste there. You know, champagne taste on a beer budget, as they say. I think that's what they say. Or I don't really know anyone who's ever said that before, but it's a thing. I promise. People do say that. So there you go. Of course, give your opinions down below. It's weird with guns because some people love the Kimber. Some people say Kimber suck. It's like any gun. You can really pick any gun and say, hey guys, check out this gun. And someone says awesome, and someone says you suck and you're stupid for buying it. She did get an awesome price on it. We were going to wait a little bit longer. The only reason she got it when she got it is because it was a steal of a price. I'm not going to say exactly what she paid, but it was about 200 bucks less than what they average, you know, sell for, the average price. I had to jump on it. I will say that we got it from gunsamerica.com, I believe, which is a pretty good place to go to find some new and used guns. It was interesting. First time using that website, and of course she had it shipped. It was a different dealer on there, just listed it brand new, and had it shipped over to a local FFL, and that was it. And as you guys know, when we went there to pick it up, that's when I fell in love with the M9 and took that home. And we actually got some new guns at the gun show yesterday and today, and I'll tell you about that as well. Those are not handguns, those are shotguns. That's right, we got 2 new shotguns as well. So we'll talk about that in a future video. But I just want to share this with you so you guys can see exactly what it was. You got a little sneak peek on that before. Some people guessed it, some people were close, some people weren't close, but that's okay. But that's what she ended up with, the Kimber Ultra Carry 2 in stainless. So I'm very happy with it. So that's it. You can send private messages, again, if you have magazines or holsters for this gun, and we'd love to work out some kind of a trade. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Of course, if you have this gun, experience with it, please post down what you think of yours. If you had any issues with it, if you love it, if you carry one, if you soldiers, you know, all that kind of stuff. Love to hear more about it. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And oh, one more thing before we go. This Kimber did come with standard sights. The only thing she's looking to do is change these sights out with maybe some, you know, tritium sights for that 3-dot. You know, these are nice target sights, and she's very accurate. But again, when she eventually carries this, once it's broken in, she got her 500 rounds to there. In the future, she gets her, because she wants to carry concealed, so we got to get her concealed carry permit for Pennsylvania. Go through that whole thing, and when she's ready to carry it, has the proper holster and everything's good to go, and a couple extra magazines, she probably will eventually get some 3-dot sights. She really does want some big dot XS sights. All right, so if you guys happen to have big dot XS, you know, with the tritium for this this particular gun, then of course we'll work out a trade. So anyway, that's all. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Take care.